I'll be reacting to Lycoris Recoil episode 13. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. And as viewer number 18, since there's already 17 likes, I will give it like number 18. But now, without further delay, I'll be starting off my reaction in 1, 0, and go! Oh, man, you know shit through whenever you see the series title on the last episode of a series. Oh, that is tense. Hopefully nothing bad happens to our main girls. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Shit. I hope for the sake of that girl ain't too serious. Ooh. Oh, man. But, you know, considering how far the series has gone and the danger that the girls face every episode, it's kind of shocking that if, say, someone does die, what will happen in this episode. Hopefully, they'll all survive, all the leading girls. It doesn't look like Sakura's going to make it, though. And that cannot be good, too, with everything just stopping like that. Oh, boy. Although for these, well, at least for Chisato, it's going to feel like an eternity. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. This guy's in the same building. What? He's going to want us at the time for all the bombs to go off, I'm guessing. Talk about petty. Right there. He would go that far. This motherfucker. This motherfucker be the type to, after losing a chess match, to break the chessboard. Oh. Oh. It makes sense that he'd be getting used to the pain of those non-lethal bullets. So with the amount of times he's been shot by those. Doesn't like the guy who gives a shit about them. Oh, Kevin. And the thing is, they can't waste any time regarding Sakura there. I mean, they're going to have to rely on Chisato to take care of it. Yeah. Holy! That scared me for a second. I thought it was going to graze her. Whew! Honestly, she's right. Just gotta have hope. I mean, Chisato is the finest, so. Oh wait, is she gonna climb up the ladder? Oh! Oh shit! Oh. I like this character development for talking to here because it would have been the old her. She would not have been asking for permission. She would have just gone ahead. But then again, I'm not gonna blame Fuki though, because no matter what, I have a feeling that even if would have said no, Takina would have still gone. That's actually what I was thinking. Either the legs are. Yo! Majima literally said what I was thinking when I was ranking the previous episode. They should have aimed for like his arms or legs at the very least to like disable his ability to fight. I can only hope that didn't cause major damage, but you don't never know. Oh, okay, that sounded like it actually was like the sound effect. Fuck her heart. Ah. It does make sense that we're going to get consequences to that eventually, though. And they were foreshadowing this in one of the early episodes, too. Like when our girl was pretending that something was happening to her heart, but she was joking around. But at that time when she did that one of the previous ones, I was like, I don't know if she was actually like playing around. Oh. Okay, this actually gives Majima a little bit more depth as a character. Really? Is he really protecting the world, though? I mean, the Lycoris try to keep order, though, before terrorists do major damage, though. Yeah, but the things Lycoris destroy, at least for the most part, unsavory individuals, though. That feels like something almost every villain says, though, that, yeah, I'm not a villain. I'm like, baloney. I don't know. There are some true villains in real life that truly do things for the sake of evil. Doesn't happen that often, thankfully, but there are people like that. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Damn! Horrible. This bitch never stood a chance! Holy. Talk about packets of ether. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a fitting saying there. They're both full of lies, though. That's the thing. It's a good thing. If anything, it's more like he didn't even bother trying to understand Chisato's point of view instead. He is right. Because children usually have a perspective, they eventually become adults. And then it's the next generation. Oh. And I wouldn't even blame her. Thing is, no one cares about this man's happiness. Oh. I wouldn't call that being driven mad, though. That's more like Mika's truly become a father. That's not being driven mad. I just like how she can just chillax by someone that was her opposition a little bit earlier. Aww. That's so dang adorbs. This does truly represent, though, what Chisato was fighting for. I love how she instantly thinks about talking and what she's saying that. That's her ambitions, is to just save the people that she cares about. Yeah, that's literally the most Chisato thing. She's never been the one to have grandiose ambitions, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ah. I love how they're playing the Lycoris Recoil opening theme. Ah! That's a damn good question. Yo, I really hope we're gonna. Oh, now this how you implement the opening perfectly. Oh, yeah, they're really going all in this last fight. Hair pulling, physical blows, bullets. I mean, this has it all in dynamic animation. My money's on our girl winning this fight. I have a feeling Sokka's going to show up way too late to make a difference. Ugh. Oh, fuck! Oh, no, no. Oh. All right, good, oh, girl. Hey, what Naga needs to do is just get that gun and fill the man up with bullet. Oh. What the? Oh. Okay. I thought for a second the glass was going to shatter. Oh, no, it is about to shatter. Fuck! Well, then. Yeah! Yo, I'm surprised a girl can still move after being shot and taking that big fall in her heart. Oh, it's getting PTSD. Oh, no, 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 girl, no, 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 no. Come on. We need our. Okay, good, good. Woo, I think it's the fastest I've ever seen talking and running the whole series ever. Oh. This motherfucker had me scared. I thought for a second he rigged the whole thing with explosives. Oh man, that was amazing. He had me. He fucking had me. It's still sad though. Even though yes, we know that Chisatsu's saved, it's gonna be sad to know that her life is limited. But you know what? As long as Chisato can at least enjoy her last few days filled with happiness, man, I guess that'd be the best type of ending for her. Well, the second best. Best ending, of course, would be for her to live. Nice ending, though, showing off that. At the very least, at the moment, when it comes to the world at large, the status quo has been kept the same. Which is nice because this series has always been more about its characters and less more about world of a series, at least comparatively speaking. Yes, live! I thought for a second she wasn't going to make it. It does look like them, though. It's funny how they've become an inspiration for an action movie, though. Holy shit. Man. Okay, good. At least we built something. This feels like it's perfect setup for a season, too, though. Hello, Kay. I hope you're having a great day right now. All right, let's hope they catch this fucker. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, this motherfucker. So he's still out there. Oh, man. I just love the salt radiating from her. I'm sure she'll find that guy eventually, though. I mean, she's beautiful. All right. And it's nice to actually get to see him visit the cafe too. I wouldn't blame him. And it's nice to get to see though how the visitor, at least the customers that visit the cafe, usually what they've done with their lives, at least to a small extent. I'm not gonna really mention that, Ki. What the? I mean, I'll say that I live in the U.S. That's the most I'll say. I live in the U.S. Oh, snap. Definitely, Cat. All right, talking, I'm talking. I'm just doing some work. Sweet. And just like the music, too. It sounds so fucking tense. All right. I don't know what type of target is she going after. Oh wait, that looks like Chisato, the silhouette. Could be a sparring session. I had a feeling the one I saw the silhouette. These two jokesters. They're both morons. Lovable, but they're morons. Oh, that's pretty cool, Kat. As though she can be so easily teased. That's actually kind of cute, though, the little drawing there. That's so cute. See how happily she calls her girl, her partner. That's adorable. Oh. Makes sense. I mean, Kurami's a fucking pro. Oh, that's how. That's so cool to see Saudi's alive and healthy. Shit, that's some impressive shit, though. I'm guessing you might have found a way of finding a heart. Chisato is intelligent. That's a damn good question, considering how much she valued the cafe and all that. Oh. I mean, that would make anyone paranoid. Oh. This woman! What about the people that worried about her? Okay, at least now we know that Miko's the one that placed the heart in her body then, because he was the only dude. Damn. Oh. At least now she knows where she got the heart from. I mean, she probably already had a feeling as to where she got it. Chato's an intelligent lady. But this whole thing was an unusual situation, though. Oh. I'm assuming the little necklace thing. Yeah! Fucking Mika, man. He honestly is one of the anime fathers of the year. Like, dude's a fucking beast. It makes sense. I mean, why not have a trump card, though? Just in case you need it. Oh. At least he managed to actually run off a message to them before he passed away. He kind of is, like the way he was able to just body that lady. Like nothing. Ain't wrong. It is cute, though. It's talking as you can't deny it. I was all about to try to like fucking Carrie talking. Oh! Well then. She's doing just lots of things. Well, just huh. You got a point. That's always a good place to start at. Yeah! Oh, man! All right, this ending was great. I fucking love this. I haven't seen My Hero Academia, Diego, and I don't intend to unless I get Patreon paid because every manga reader I know hates the manga now. So no, I'm not hyped for. I am not hyped for My Hero. I've heard nothing but bad things about the current manga art, the fake outs, and all that kind of jazz that I've heard Horikoshi put in his manga. So yeah, no, not really. When it comes to My Hero, I'm not really excited for it. But anyways, man, this was a great last episode. I'm gonna give this episode straight up 10 out of 10. Woo! And here's why I thought this episode was 10 out of 10 worthy. It was a fantastic episode because, for one, it tied up all loose ends. Chisato's alive with that heart. And it was fitting to how she got the heart, too, because the previous episode established Mika as an amazing parental figure. And him killing Mr. Yoshi, the man that he loved, for the sake of someone that he saw as a daughter, by killing him and taking the heart and putting it in Chisato, was really the most Mika thing. He really lived up to that father role. Oh, it's back! Oh, man. Oh, man. All of our ladies look absolutely beautiful. I'm glad she's ignoring that word. Yo! That's awesome. Good. I'm glad she's ignoring those calls. Talking doesn't. Oh. That's true. Mizuki can be all lazy. She speaks English decently enough, though. I wonder who's this glasses dude. It's got quite the peculiar character design. Hey, I would want to see talking in that type of outfit too. Yo, she's gorgeous! Oh my! Okay, she's beautiful. I mean, why not get carried away? Jeez. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for Dragon Quest. That I'm excited for. But yeah, overall, great fucking episode. 10 out of 10 because aside from his own that just South Coast stuff, it was nice getting to see full-on character development for all of the leading characters. Before I do that, let me just say, ironically enough, even though this was like one of the most action-packed episodes in the series, the way they were able to intersplice humor for its epilogue-related stuff after all the action was over was fucking badass, man. Yo! That was absolutely exceptionally well done. And here's another thing I also loved about this episode too. I love the fact that aside from like ending things well, this episode not only did that, but it leaves itself open for a season 2 if they would ever want one, because there's still Majima going around. But I love how this episode covered its bases smartly, because this episode, it did actually emphasize the fact that, for one, Chisato does not give a shit about things like making the world better, improving it. I love how this episode emphasized she doesn't give a fuck. And here's why that's great, because even though, yes, Majima's out there, that is, yeah, it's a wrap, definitely, Diego. Even though, yes, Majima's out there, it ain't any of Chisato's business. She doesn't care about that. She don't care, because as long as it doesn't interfere with the people that she cares and appreciates, like her friends, she don't care, even though Majima's still out there. And I do like that, because at the very least, this episode emphasizes there's always going to be Lycoris and Lily Bells to take care of things to protect society. You know, the Majima's out there. And that's why I love the way this series covered its bases, because it ended off the way it should. Chisato happy, Takina happy. That's why it's literally like one of the most perfect endings where it's like, if it never gets more sequels, then it's a fitting ending. If it gets more sequels, well, they could always use Majima and potentially other Lycoris, or even Takina Chisato. They can find some way of utilizing them again. The U.S. That's why I really love the way it closed things off so magnificently. And that's why, but before I do that, I want to talk about the series in general, but let me talk about the characters. Mika went through a lot of growth because he was willing to kill someone that he loved for the sake of our Chisato, someone that he looks at as a daughter. That shows you a lot of character progression for him, because it shows you he's willing to get his hands dirty with zero hesitation. And I absolutely adored that. It made him such a fantastic character, in my opinion. And aside from that, I love the character development for Takina, because Takina, you can tell this point in this series, she doesn't care about things like the DA. She literally spent her time in some part of it looking for Chisato. So at this point, it's come to the point where it's like she cares more about Chisato than the DA stuff herself. That's pretty cool, Diego. Oh, that's awesome. And that's what I love. You see Takina grow as a character too, or how she hauled ass to save Chisato was so damn beautiful. This is what I love about this series. You always see our main girls always wonderfully try to like cover up for each other, save each other. That really is the beauty of this episode. It just made every moment in this series so infectious to watch in like the best possible way. And that wasn't the only thing that was also great about this series too, because to the credit of the series, I love the character development for Chisato here. How when it came to like a Majima, she pretty much explained straight up, and she doesn't have that massive amounts of ambitions. I love how she finally says it out there. And I love how, even though, yes, she knows that she got the heart from Mika, and even though, yes, Mika took that heart away from Mr. Yoshi, I like the fact that Chisato didn't have any hard feelings about that. You can tell she was sad for Mr. Yoshi, but then afterwards, as you can see in the last few bits, she at the very least is going to live her life happily. That's another thing I loved about the growth for Chisato. It wasn't just Takina that grew. It was Chisato. Of course, not as much as Takina, but she's grew immensely. And I love how she still has that comedic charm that makes her such an alluring character. It was also nice getting to see Majima to finally get to see his perspective, where he never thought himself as a villain. He was just doing what he thought was right from his perspective. That's pretty cool too. It finally gave him more detail as a character. I also like the character development for both Fuki and Sakura, because Fuki actually did allow Takina to leave which is nice. It shows us that Fuki actually learned how to line up a little bit more, which is nice. That's why I thought the characters in this series were so damn dynamic. For Mizuki, though, she has no hot stud guy to date. I feel bad for her, but hey, at least everyone else is happy. And of course, Mika was like, man, the dude. I wasn't expecting him to be this badass, but holy shit, he defied all my expectations. That's all I gotta say regarding the man. And also, the animation artwork, they were fucking perfection. And the arc was beautiful. And I love the way they implemented the Lycoris Recoil opening. I love that opening. I listened to that every day this season. I'm going to listen to that one more time when I'm trying to think of Twitter hashtags, because once I finish that reaction, I'm going to whip out that Lycoris Recoil full opening version. Y'all can bank on that. That's how much I love the opening. And I've come to a decision. After all these weeks, yes, Lycoris Recoil's opening is my fave opening of the season. By far. It really is. Especially the way they utilized it in the episode so perfectly. It was amazing. I loved it. I freaking loved it. Oh, that's pretty cool when it comes to Danmachi. I mean, I still hope My Hero Academia ends up getting a good adaptation, even though my interest in it isn't that high, but I really do hope it does well for the sake of the fans, though. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the final episode. It just did everything magnificently. And if I had to rate the series overall, oh man, I love this series so much. This honestly, not counting Cyberpunk Edge Runners, this was my favorite weekly anime series of the season. Yo! Of course, my anime of the season is Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but man, this series is a close second. And I'm going to give this series a score of an 8.25 out of 10. This series was sure on greatness from start to finish. And let me explain why I thought this series was great. I'll break it down. For one, from a story standpoint, every episode was interesting. It was either comedically focused or it was building towards like an overarching plot when it came to things regarding towards Majima. All the fights were intense, epic. I was like, yo. And the tension too, especially everything regarding Chisatsu's heart. It just brings my heart joy to just see that she's going to live. And that's what I love about this series, where it had like multiple moments where it's like, oh man, is something bad going to happen? Thankfully though, nothing bad happened to another main girls, and I love that how this series was able to like make me feel tension for so many weeks. Every single week. Like this series brought on exceptional writing quality with like no exception. Like every episode was damn good to great to amazing. Even the worst episode in the series was good. That's how good this series was. And also, that wasn't the only thing I loved about this series, though, because the characters are truly what made this series. Because with Chisato, I liked her mindset of not wanting to kill her opposition, because this series did show some of the downsides in that, but it's due to the people that she loves, cares, and protects her that helped her from suffering anything majorly bad happening to her due to the efforts of people like Takina, Mika, Mizuki, and our cute hacker being there to help her out. I love that too. How there are moments where we saw someone as close to Chisato vulnerable, or those weaknesses where we saw that in those instances where she couldn't use her eyesight to the fullest. Sometimes the opposition did gain an upper hand against her. That right there is brilliant writing. That's why I thought the writing quality of the series was well done, because Chisato was no ordinary Sue. She made mistakes sometimes, and she sometimes suffered consequences for them. I like that. I love Talking as a character. I love Talking. It went from a hard ass, only cared about going back to the DA, and she didn't care about the simple everyday life stuff, till eventually she cared about the everyday life stuff. She eventually became much more outgoing while spending time with Chisato. She learned to value Chisato more than the EA stuff, because she realizes that it's more important to value the things that and people that care about you than some kind of organization that doesn't. care about you that much. I love that too. How she, oh, thank you very much, Bra 41. I love that. It shows you how much of a long way Talking has become as a character, and seeing her relationship with Chisato, like those occasions where she's able to joke around, or those little bits where she celebrates over beating Chisato rock paper scissors, really make Talking a great character. Even the simpler moments, or those bits where Chisato Princess carries Talking out, were amazing. And I actually kind of liked Fuki too as a side character. She was cool. Mizuki was hilarious. Poor girl never being able to attract a man, but Mizuki was funny. I loved Mika, how he did what needed to be done to make sure his daughter lived by killing Mr. Yoshi, a man he formerly loved. I respect that. That was fucking badass. So he was a cool character. Majima was an interesting antagonist. It was nice seeing how he was layered in this episode, actually. Seeing us how to explain that, yeah, this guy, this freaking guy right here, is the guy that literally he does all this chaos and he thinks he did it for the sake of good. I found it to be really interesting. It made him into a memorable character, if you ask me, as a villain. And I even like how it explains why Chisato wouldn't really pursue him further, because Chisato, she just wants to live her life. That's it. With the people that she cares about. And I can respect that. It really makes Chisato a nice, interesting character. That's why I loved her. She stayed true to her character to the end. And same with Mika. He stayed true to his character to the end, and Takina too. That's why I thought the character running in the series was utterly fan-fucking-tastic. And that wasn't the only thing that was fantastic about this series also. I love the fact that the series not only did that, but the animation art quality were absolutely amazing. Like, and of all the female characters this season, Takina and Chisato, they both knew how to dress for success. I'm like, yo! Like, there were a lot of episodes where they had different outfits, and I like that. Because at least in this anime, it looks like, oh yeah, these characters in this series, they also shower every day because they have loads of outfits. Which, from an aesthetic standpoint, gives this series an extra point in its favor, if you ask me. On top of all that, the voice acting was absolutely amazing. The music was great. This anime had the best opening of the season. And that's why overall, when it comes to the weekly television anime that aired weekly, this is by far the number one anime of the season, in my personal opinion. It was that fantastic. And this is coming from a guy who's seen all the non-sequel and non-spin-off anime for this season. And y'all can check my playlist. I ain't joking. I reacted to everything that was a non-sequel, non-spin-off anime. So, yeah. This is number one. Holy cow. Bad. And I'm going to miss this series, but hey, you know what? This series ended properly and on a high-ass note. But anyways, right before I go, though, I'll say, you know what? No, I'm going to bump up my score to an 8.5 out of 10. The more I think about this series, the more it's like, no, this series is great. And when I think about it, it's like, you know what? This is actually on an equal level for me for Cyberpunk Edge Runners, because honestly, the more I just had time to think about it, I'm like, nah, I just can't decide between Lycoris Recoil and Cyberpunk Edge Runners is the best anime of the summer. I'd say both of them are the best anime of the summer for me. If you ask me at the end of the year, after I have months of thinking about it, then I'll be able to say which of the two I like more. But man, no, I'm bumping up my score to an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, surely so far, this and Cyberpunk Edge Runners, they're right now the leading anime for anime of the year for me. That's honestly, that's how good this series and Cyberpunk are for me. But anyways, right before I go, though, let me just say thank you very much to Ki, Diego, Castino, LSH, and Bra41. Thank you so much for commenting on the live chat. Thank you everyone else for also watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.